I really admire the Japanese people. Besides, they are disciplined with time. They are also disciplined in protecting the environment. The proof is that every corner of the city and other public places is clean from rubbish.
Wow, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for the compliment. Since childhood, we have been accustomed to maintaining cleanliness by carrying out a series of environmentally friendly activities. Moreover, the government also greatly facilitates the community to always maintain cleanliness. On the street corners, there are several bins that are divided into several categories so that rubbish is not mixed up so that easier to recycle.
It's really amazing. Apart from the people who really care about cleanliness, the Japanese government also takes part in facilitating and dealing with hygiene problems in Japan.
Yep, it took Japan decades to start a habit of caring about cleanliness. Previously, in the 1960s and 1970s, the level of concern of the Japanese people towards waste management was still very low. Worst of all, the occurrence of the Minamata pollution case in 1958, which killed fishermen and the surrounding community who were poisoned by more than 1,700 people. It was only then in the mid-1970s that the community movement concerned about the environment, known as Chonaikai, began to be echoed throughout Japan. The group is gradually raising awareness for Japanese society regarding the ways of disposing, sorting, and processing waste. This movement is oriented towards the 3R theme, namely reduce, reuse, and recycle. And in 1997, a law regulating the recycling of containers or wrappers was enacted. Consumers are required to separate PET or polyethylene terephthalate bottles, glass bottles, and cans like steel and aluminum. Companies are required to collect and recycle the containers of their products, namely PET bottles, glass bottles, etc. Then April 2000, another law was issued which regulates wrapping made of paper and other types of plastic other than PET bottles.
It is very interesting to discuss it, Sushi-san. And because of this problem, the people and their government have made a movement to care for environmental cleanliness, so that now Japan is one of the cleanest countries in the world. Oh yeah, for a moment, Sushi-san. I want to take out the trash first.
Oh, yes. Please, Vina-san. Sorry, Vina-san, earlier, just to remind that in Japan, we usually dispose of garbage according to the type of garbage to be disposed of.
Sorry, Sushi-san. I thought all these types of trash could be dumped in the same place.
It's okay, Vina-san. Next time, please be more careful. In Japan, there are 3 categories of waste, namely 1. Burnable or moeru gomi. Is waste that can be processed naturally and collected twice a week. There are paper waste like toilet paper, diapers, plastic bags and wrappers like food wrappers, gifts, candy, shopping bags, rubber and leather like bags, shoes, sandals, pipes and plastic containers like toothpaste containers and cooking oil containers. 2. Cannot be burned or moenai gomi. Is cannot be burned but can be recycled and collected once a month. There are long plastics like plastic cables, hoses, ropes, other plastic like tapes, videotapes, and diskettes, ceramic goods like cups, plates, flower pots, and others, iron, glass like flower vases, glasses, and small electronic device like iron, radio cassette, rice cooker, etc. 3. Large trash is trash that cannot be put in the trash bag. There are household furniture like cupboards, bookshelves, sofas, mattresses, tables, and other trash such as golf bags, toys over 50 centimeters, bicycles, motorbikes under 60 cc, fans, carpet and blanket vacuum cleaners. And when you don't just throw away or leave large trash, there is a pretty harsh penalty.
Wow, the category of waste in Japan is very complete, right? By the way, in each trash can there are various kinds of symbols. What does that symbol mean, Sushi-san?
There is also the meaning of the symbols of the trash, namely 1. Paper or kami. is waste made of paper and usually included in combustible trash. 2 is aluminum or arumi. Usually, in the words arumi, there is a triangle like a symbol for recyclable waste, which indicates the waste that is thrown into the trash can is aluminum and can be recycled. 3. Plastic or pura is plastic waste. 4. Steel or suchiru is waste material made of steel and included in recycled waste. 5. Cardboard or kamipaku. This cardboard trash is not paper trash like newspaper, but things like box, milk, juice boxes. Before throwing it away, the cardboard box must be washed, then opened, dried, and then thrown away. And 6, the last is the symbol for pad is a triangle, and inside there is a number 1, which is waste for plastic bottles.
It's really amazing. Not surprisingly, every street corner in Japan is clean from garbage. It turns out that the garbage dumps are very complete and very diverse.
That's right. Apart from the variety of landfills, each region in Japan has its own way of disposing of garbage. For example, the procedures for disposing of garbage in Akabira, Hokkaido, Japan, namely 1. Kitchen waste, such as vegetable scraps, food scraps, eggs, and so on, using brown plastic, and this garbage is usually collected every Monday and Thursday. 2. Burnable waste, such as plastic, cigarette butts, used clothes, and so on, usually use pink plastic, and this garbage is collected every Tuesday and Friday. 3. Non-combustible trash, such as used irons, knives, spray cans, etc. This garbage is collected every Wednesday in the first week and third week of each month, and using blue plastic. 4. Large trash, for example, used bicycles that are no longer used, carpets, safes, cupboards, and so on. This garbage is collected every Wednesday in the second and fourth week of each month. 5. The bottle waste, that is collected every Saturday on the first and third week of each month, uses green plastic, and please remove the caps before collecting. 6. Waste paper, milk carton paper, and so on. This garbage is usually neatly tied up before being collected, and collected every first and third Saturday of every month. 7. Canned garbage, which is collected every Saturday on the second and fourth week of each month. This garbage uses yellow plastic. 8. PET plastic bottles, which are collected every Saturday on the second and fourth week of each month, using orange plastic, and please remove this PET bottle cap as the cap is flammable. And the last, 9. Garbage that cannot be collected, such as televisions, computers, motorbikes, and others.
Japan is very detailed in handling the waste sorting process. Oh, so despite that, Sushi-san is carrying a special bag for storing Tersa.
Yep, that's right. Since we are in the trash, I want to get rid of all this garbage.
Let's instill concern for environmental cleanliness, starting from reminding each other about the importance of keeping waste clean by sorting the waste according to its type, then throwing it away in the space provided. Keeping the environment clean from rubbish is not a difficulty for the sake of creating a green and lovely environment. If the environment is healthy, the community will be healthy too.